Welcome back. Amy Clark is here from Rescue One for this week's Shelter Spotlight. And Amy, who did you bring today?
This is Punky Brewster. She is a 3-year-old lab terrier mix.
I missed that show, by the way, but
Well, and she's got the spunk and love just like Punky. So
yeah, that's what I picture that. If you have to name a dog Punky, I mean it's got to be really spunky.
It has to make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
So aside from that, what are some other good characteristics about Punky?
she is a really sweet girl. She was actually in animal control for 50 days.
Oh, wow.
So any dog that's going to be around several other dogs, she did really good with. She's friendly with all sorts of dogs, children.
That's good.
She's a very loving dog.
So she has a lot of energy. Does she need a big yard to run around in?
She needs, an average size yard. Chain link fence is better. Privacy fence would be nice, but she listens well. She does well. A good walk every day.
Yeah.
You know,
that'd be
like
nice.
sometimes people live in apartments and they have a nice dog park.
Sure.
But just getting a little bit of her energy out every day.
For sure.
She's very loving, it seems.
Yeah,
too.
she is.
Yeah.
So do you
Hi.
think,
Hi.
how do you think she would do in a home with other animals or even kids?
I would watch putting her with like small children that are like not able to walk, just because she gets excited and she might jump them.
Okay.
Jump them. Well, they just do the butt bump type thing.
Gotcha.
She does really well with other animals. Of course, you always want to do slow and proper introductions. You don't want to just put them in a room together and go, here you go. You're going to be best friends.
Yeah.
But yeah.
To kind of slowly introduce
Yeah.
them. So what all goes into adopting an animal at Rescue One?
If you go to our website, which is rescue1springfield.com, we have an application for you to fill out. If you're not sure what type of pet you're wanting, we've got some really good staff that will help point you in the right direction. We do a vet check and a home check because we don't want to get you a dog and find out your landlord's not going to allow him or something like that. And then once we figure out what type of dog you want, we'll set up an interview process, a meet and greet with the foster and the dog. If you have other dogs, of course, we'll do a meet and greet with that to make sure that those dogs, again, will get along.
Yeah.
And then you get to take them home if everything works well.
Which is amazing, yeah.
Yes.
So let's say someone is not in the place to adopt right now, but they're interested in maybe volunteering or helping out over Rescue One. What are some of those opportunities available?
We have lots of opportunities. We always, of course, we have dogs sometimes that we have them in emergency situations, so they are at an emergency kennel that we have, or at our office just to keep them safe. They need walks, they need loves and socialization. If you want to come do that. Sometimes people want to foster, but they can only do it over a weekend or short term due to their job. We need vacation and weekend fosters. We also do Safe Pet with the Family Justice Center, where sometimes a domestic violence victim, they won't leave because they want to make sure their pet's safe. So we'll take them, basically put them in puppy witness protection.
Yeah.
Those are short-term stays. We always need people that can help with that.
That is amazing. I didn't
That's
even
really
think
cool.
about that, area that you
Yeah.
want help with. And I mean, that's helping dogs and
Yeah.
people.
For sure.
Do you have just dogs or do you have cats as well?
We have dogs and cats. Right now we have over 400 animals in our care.
Wow.
Originally we're only set up for about 350 animals at any given time. We get lots of colonies of cats and kittens, litters of puppies.
But sometimes a 3-year-old is what you really want.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're already,
She's housebroken.
not as
she's
crazy as a
crate-trained.
puppy is, you know? Yeah.
Now, Amy, also, any supplies or donations Rescue One's looking for right now?
We could always use supplies and donations. We do have a wish list on our website with Amazon and Chewy.
Okay.
If you happen to be in Walmart and you decide you want to pick up a bag of dog food even, we have an office at 1927 East Bennett that we're more than grateful to get any sort of supplies. A lot of times we have people that their dogs have outgrown things or their pet has passed and they'll come and bring us supplies and go, this was my dog's favorite toy.
Nice.
For
And
sure.
remind us your website.
Rescue1springfield.com.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you,
Nice
Amy,
to meet
and thank
Punky.
you, Punky. All right, well, coming up, learn about this year's 40th Annual Chili Cook-Off.
We'll be right back.